Hello, my name's Richard Newman. I am the founder of UK Body Talk and the author of You Were Born to Speak. Today we're going to talk about virtual impact because this is something that people have struggled with for many, many months, where we've been forced into a situation where we have to communicate better virtually now for people all over the world in business. And even though we've been struggling with this and trying to get better at it, there are still some classic errors happening in every business that we come across. So I want to make sure that you're able to improve and enhance your impact with some very simple, small adjustments that can help you get the results that you deserve and gain more connection with people day to day. So how do you do this? 3 simple things to talk about: lights, camera, action. So firstly, lighting. So often we get people who are talking where they've got a window directly behind them that means that their face is in silhouette, or perhaps they're looking off over in these directions rather than looking towards you. So what we really want is a well-lit face that we can see and connect with. The simple way to do this is to put a light behind your camera. A light behind your camera. You can get these incredibly cheaply. I'm in the UK, so about 10 British pounds. You can buy them online and get them to your house tomorrow. And just notice what happens here. I've got a fairly well lit environment here in my studio, but if I just turn off the light that's behind the camera, you can see instantly the shadow that comes on my face. And if I was in a poorly lit room, that can make the world of difference so that people can see you. Second thing to talk about is the equipment, the camera and the microphone. So with the camera, if you want to have eye-to-eye connection with people, then it's important that you do this. Simply measure the height from your camera to your desk, and then measure the height from your eyes to your desk. It needs to be the same height. If it's not the same height, you can't have eye-to-eye communication. Otherwise, you get these people who are sort of staring down on top of you in a domineering position, or staring up towards the ceiling in this submissive position. To have eye-to-eye communication, to connect in the way that humans like to, make sure that that camera is the same height as your eyes. In terms of a microphone, I've got a very large one here because I do podcast recording, but you can use the one that's in your laptop, or you can get a very small one that's just like a nice clip-on microphone with a long cable if your laptop seems to be too far away to use the general microphone. Again, it costs just a few pounds, a few dollars, depending on where you are in the world. Thirdly, let's talk briefly about action. To frame the shot, the first thing you need to think about is the rule of thirds. So if you take a look at the frame here, my eyeballs are 1/3 down from the top of the frame, which allows me, as I'm far enough away from the camera, to gesture in such a way that you can see my hands. Think about how often in the past you've been to a meeting where it was in person, you had a boardroom meeting, somebody came in and all they had was a head and you didn't have a body or any arms. It'd be a very strange way to interact with human beings. We like seeing the top half of the person across the boardroom table from us. And the same goes day to day. Just watch the evening news and notice how they frame that presenter. They frame them with the top half so that they can have their gestures on camera if they move their hands. And so I encourage you to think about that. Lights, camera, and action. It can make an instant world of difference so you have the presence that you need to get the results that you really deserve. Well, I hope you really enjoyed this video series that I've produced in collaboration with getAbstract. And if you want to find out more from me, my name's Richard Newman. I'm the founder of UK Body Talk, and I'll be very happy to help you in this ongoing journey of increasing your communication in business. Thanks very much.